Hello YouTube, this is Akumajo, and today we're going to be looking at the new additions from the Crown Tundra DLC, and their possible roles in the 1v1 meta in particular, because that's all we do here, 1v1, yep. So, I already have this open, but I don't think I'm going to be using it, just because it's kind of all over the place, you know. We're not going to be looking at the Calirex forms just because you don't really need to. What was I going to say? But also because it's probably insta-banned. I'm pretty sure they are insta-banned. But we already have some sets here, and I can just go over the Pokemon in general, and we can look at, coverage and stuff. So first off, we're going to be looking at Slowking. Slowking is interesting. I don't see him doing much. Poison Psychic is interesting typing for sure. It shares it with its brother Slowbro Galar. And it can just run whatever coverage. It's just especially fat instead of physically fat. And you get own tempo. A Curious Medicine sucks and is useless. Regenerator is useless, so you're just running on tempo here. You can run, Sludge Wave, Psychic, your stabs, and this thing gets insane coverage. Pretty sure it's the same as Slowking's. I'm not gonna bother to look, but it gets Hydro Pump, it gets Fire Blast, it gets Grass Knot, it gets Blizzard, gets Ice Beam, which is better Blizzard. Aside from that, has a nice variety of psychic type moves, especially Eerie Spell. I think that's the most notable one. Eerie Spell is really good. And it also gets Shadow Ball, so you can also be running that. I'm gonna run that over Hydro Pump actually, just for other psychic types and ghost types that fail to kill you. And Fire Blast, for steel types. I think you need that. You can also run a Flamethrower if you want. Just for that cover, for that accuracy. And then I just run this basic 252 because I'm not focusing on EVs here. I'm just focusing on the Mons. Moving on. Got the birds. Articuno, Zapdos, and Multrez. Zapdos sadly does not have a picture yet, but I'm sure you've already seen this if you're already looking at this video. Articuno is really cool. I love its design. I've been looking forward to using it. I'm not using Freezing Glare, even though it's basically like Psychic, but instead of a chance to drop, it's a chance to freeze. I'm just going to be running Stored Power on this for the extra firepower that Calm Mind gives you. It gets Recover. It doesn't get Roost, but it gets Recover, which is just great. So yeah, Stored Power and Hurricane just for coverage. I don't see it running much else. It doesn't have Barrier. I think that move is gone. Yeah, no, that move is gutted. No more Barrier. So yeah, that's about it. I think it's gonna be cool. Just as a setup sweeper and stuff. Not a sweeper, but just as a setup on against special attackers. I don't hit it super effectively. I'm running max speed because that's just the main thing it runs. I mean, these kind of mons run, Latias, for example. Kind of needs its speed tier. It's really cool. And I just kind of messed around. I didn't actually give it bulk to survive anything or make it something 2-hit KO. And then it's 44 special attack because you don't want to neglect it. Next, we have Zapdos Galar, which has a very nice 100 speed tier, has 125, and it gets okay coverage. It doesn't get the best coverage, but it gets Blaze Kick for just for Scizor and Ferrothorn. I'm not sure if it kills Ferrothorn, but it'll 2-hit KO for sure. Throw Chop for psychic types and ghost types. Does it get Poison Jab? No, it doesn't. And then finally it stabs a Thunderous Kick, which is Fire Lash, I'm pretty sure. But fighting type. Oh, that's right, I'm disconnected. I have to reconnect. Because Showdown has not been liking me. You know, it's been kind of mean to me. And just disconnecting me for no reason. So DT Fire Lash, which is base 80, so Thunderous Kick is just better, and that's cool. It actually, I don't think it gets any sort of electric coverage, which is sad, but it's whatever, you know. It would be cool just for like flying types, but you win some, you lose some. It also gets a low kick, and also gets close combat and probably high jump kick. If I'm not, actually it doesn't get high jump kick, but it honestly should. It gets close combat at least, so whatever. Yeah, that's about it really. It gets reversal if you want to run a sub reversal set. But I'm gonna stick with Choice Scarf just so you can just immediately kill Galar Darmanitan, because you outspeed it with your base 100 speed. And finally, we have Multrez. He looks cool, you know, dark flying. So Man and Buzz typing, you know, it's really good. This one I actually did something with the speed, you know, as you see I have my speed tiers open. It outspeeds max speed Rotoms. So that's really just about it. And then the rest is poured into like special defense, because this is the set I run. Taunt, Snarl, Rest, because it doesn't get Roost. It's so stupid. Like, come on, Game Freak. It's a flying type. It should Roost. It's a bird. Snarl and Protect, Scout Out. You know, I think I might run Leftovers instead of Aguaberry just because of Protect. But it doesn't get pressure, so I don't know why I'm running Protect. But this is like the main thing it does: Snarl, Rest, Taunt. You know, and whatever. It gets Imprisoned too, but I don't feel like running Imprisoned. It's fast enough. And it instantly gets done by faster Taunt, so there's no point. So yeah, that's about it. Those are the birds. You know, I see Zapdos getting the most impact just because of its nice, you know, offensive typing with Thunderous Kick, Brave Bird, and good coverage. Hold on a second. Is that it? I'm recording. Alright, nice. Good. Alright. That's fine. Alright, sorry about that. And yeah, those are just the birds, you know, Zapdos with its nice, you know, coverage with Blaze Kick, and its stabs. Multrez might be good, I don't know. I don't really see it doing much. And then Articuno is interesting. It might be like a bit of a niche pick, but you have freaking Necrozma, so I don't see it doing much else. Unless it's not a nice type anymore. Ha! So, there's that. Next we got the horses. Oh my gosh. I played with this horse a lot. When it just came out, you know, last night, I've just been, you know, doing whatever with them, and I made a team, and I got a PM from Momopono. But basically, this is an absolute tank. Look at these stats: 100, 130, 110, and it gets 145 attack. Like, look at this. Its speed is awful, but who cares? When you survive anything, you can hit back with anything. But no, for real, its speed is definitely holding it back. But I don't expect it to be like any faster because of this amazing bulk. Like, just look at this. Just look at this. And you get Icicle Spear for Whims and D-Knight. You get Heavy Slam for the fairies that are in the tier. You get Close Combat for Steel types and Rock types. Well, you already have. And Dark types. Get High Horsepower for, like, you know, other Steel types and Electric types. I see a lot from this horse. And then next you have Specteria, which is really interesting. I expected it to be just a basic, you know, choice specs boy, but looking at its special stab, like special coverage, it gets 0 to none. It gets Uproar, it gets Shadow Ball, of course, stab, it gets Dark Pulse, which is useless because Dark Pulse, you know, you have Shadow Ball, stab Shadow Ball at that. Get Hex, which I'm using for this set. Mudshot, which is Mudshot, and it only gets worse from here. And I don't think that's literally just it. You get Snarl, if you want to run that too. But this is the set I run because it doesn't get good coverage, but it does get good status moves. Hold on a second. Whoops. It gets Will-O-Wisp for physical attackers. It doesn't have really good bulk. Let me pour this into defense instead. It gets Calm Mind, so you can easily just like survive one. If you want to run Shadow Ball, go ahead and run Shadow Ball. Just for that better special, you know, matchup. And for this, you can run Taunt. You can run Nasty Plot. You can run Disable. Or you can run double stabs. But for me, I'm just going to run Taunt because Taunt is just really good. And it's just on like stall and stuff, which is cool. And Hex, because I just want to run Hex. And that's about it. That's Specteria. It's really interesting. You know, I can see it being used more. I really love Glacier. In my honest opinion, I think Glacier is better than Specteria. I think it'll make like a nice little mark on the meta as a bulky attacker with nice Ice Stab, Icicle Sphere, and pretty good coverage. You know, unlike its Ghost type brother, which only runs Will-O-Wisp, Calm Mind, Hex, and Taunt. I think Calm Mind's its best set. You know, you can run offensive, but like not offensive. You can run specs, but please don't run specs. And then that's about it for the horses. Horse 2 Drippy. I think I got this name from either Donkey or Exploding Donkey or Caviar Berries. So shout out to both. We were both looking at the stuff and Smelly to a degree. Like while it like initially came out because we're not able to play it, but yeah. And then Calirex. Hold on, let me put on a. I am not hyped for Calirex. This is not good. Hold on. I think this is a sad song. Calirex is a sad Pokemon. I literally put it next to Celebi just to show that it's awful. The only thing, as you can tell from the title, the only thing it can do is beat Gastrodon consistently. Because Celebi 1v1 Wall Breaker. Oh my gosh, it's just such a disappointing mom. You got Gastrodon. 1v1 stall. We're gonna be doing this. We're gonna be doing this. We're gonna be doing Rindo. Never mind. Wait. Literally never mind. You're literally able to nuke Gastrodon, not even with Modest. And it can't even KO back with Mirror Coat. So Calirex does nothing. Alright, it is awful, and it will never have a niche because it doesn't even have as good coverage as Celebi. You know, Celebi, you got Earth Power, you got Dazzling Gleam. Calirex, you get Pollen Puff. That's it. Literally everything Calirex does, Celebi does better. Alright, but I shouldn't really be too mean to it because it does in fact get Encore. But you have Trick. Celebi has Trick. You know, what are you gonna do with Encore? You know, if you want to use Leech Seed Encore, just use a Whimsicott. So there you go. Celebi doesn't get Encore. Doesn't. So yeah, Calirex is just a disappointment. Doesn't do anything at all. I think that's like the worst mod to be introduced in DLC. So disappointing. Not including the mods that are coming back, like Nidoran. Dude, did you say something? Alright, yeah, try not to be too loud. Alright, sorry if you heard any background noises, but finally we're going to be touching on the Reggies. The Reggies... there we go. The Reggies... they have... they're kind of disappointing. They lack coverage. Yeah, it's my girlfriend Momopono, as you guys know. Love her. Moving on. The Reggies have unsubstantial coverage. They have interesting physical coverage, you know, especially with Regidrago with Fire and Electric Fang and Crunch. Special, as you can tell, they're literally running dual stabs and Ancient Power and Hyper Beam for their special set. I'm running Choice Scarf for consistent Dragon Energy. But they have a really cool ability in Transistor and Dragon's Mod, both doing the same thing. Because this Pokemon's attacking stat is multiplied by 1.5 while using an electric type attack. So you're basically multiplying it. Wait, am I still in here? I mean, not like here. I'm using my SpongeBob room. Shout out to SpongeBob. You know, join the room. I'm driver there. But alright, math 328 times 2.25. So you effectively have a space 736 attacking stat if you're using your stab with choice. These two sets, neither of them are choice, so this is only applying to Regieleki with its huge Electro Ball. Not to mention, it's literally the fastest Pokemon in the game now. Faster than Ninjask, faster than Deoxys Speed. You're no longer Speed, Deoxys Speed, I'm sorry. So yeah, it's free to run Electro Ball, Thunder Cage if you want to multi-hit, Hyper Beam to hit ground types, Ancient Power to do piss all. It does nothing. Unless there's like a ground type. Oh wait, never mind, there's no ground type that's weak to rock because they resist rock, so literally just for nothing. Like, literally just for literally nothing. Like, super effective Ancient Power hits less hard than Hyper Beam. Moving on, you can run physical. I'm running no item just so you can have, you know, 110 acrobatics, which is cool to hit grass types. Why am I running bounce? You can run not bounce. You can run assurance for Hoopa, which is, I believe, is free. Never mind. Ha. So that's basically it. You know, you get extreme speed, which is cool. Doesn't really do much though. Like, good for picking off. But like, picking off what? You have the highest base speed ever. There you go. And then Richie Drago is really cool. I got nuked by it before. Choice Scarf is cool. It has alright speed. You got Dragon Energy, but Haven Berry though. This set is looking to be interesting. Still haven't used it, but you got Dragon Dance. Forgot to respond to her. You got Dragon Dance, you got Dragon Claw, you got Draco Meteor. You know, I'm not really focusing on Draco Meteor. Alright, we don't need speed. Yep. Draco Meteor, you got Dragon Claw, Dragon Dance, and Crunch for your nothings. Just for nothing. I don't know, maybe if you don't want to use Draco Meteor to break what's his face's sub, but to break Dragapult sub. But that's really just about it. So my thoughts are Richie Drago is going to be cool. You suck. Horseshoe Drippy's a god. These are going to be interesting to work with. So are you, but less interesting because you're just Slowking. You're not even a legendary. No, I'm not going to be mean. This is the team I was using. I literally got rid of my other two Mons, which were... I don't even remember. Like... I don't even remember it because it was like in the middle of the night I was using it. I was mostly focusing on Glacier because, God, look at that. Glacier is definitely like the best Mon coming from this DLC, like best new Mon. But Ghostaurus can definitely give it a run for its money. And that's really just about it. So yeah, I'll do it. Thanks for watching. Oh my gosh. Join the Bikini Bottom room. And that'll do it for now. Peace out.